Vogue tech I've never known a stable reality. Since childhood, subtle shifts have haunted me. A favorite toy changing color, items around the house mysteriously appearing or disappearing, and my father's job fluctuating without explanation. I attributed these oddities to a faulty memory, but deep down I felt something was profoundly wrong. When I was 10, after getting ready for bed, the sensation I'd often dismissed intensified. A chilling tingle, like a whisper down my spine, as I opened my bedroom door. That night, my ceiling's glow-in-the-dark stars didn't just glow. They blazed like real celestial bodies against a void as dark as space itself. No response came when I called out for my parents. Only a strange knock from my window answered, 2 stories up. As an adult, the reality shifts grew more severe. I stripped my apartment of doors in a vain attempt to control these transitions. Relationships faltered. One heartbreak involved flowers and chocolates for a woman who stared back at me without a flicker of recognition. With each doorway potentially rewriting my existence, I retreated into isolation. The situation spiraled when I opened my patio door on a seemingly normal day to escape the mundane, only to find the world outside transformed into an apocalyptic nightmare. Buildings burned, screams echoed through the air, and the sky was a haunting shade of orange. My front door shuddered from forceful kicks and panic set in. I frantically opened the patio door multiple times, each attempt revealing more chaotic scenes. As the attackers entered, I made one last desperate leap through the door and landed in a different version of my apartment. The walls were an unfamiliar shade. My furniture was misplaced. A stranger came out of the bedroom and started to accuse me of unspeakable crimes he had seen on the news earlier that day. I ran through the front door, which led me to a disorienting labyrinth of doors that led only to more twisted versions of reality. The labyrinth stretched endlessly, its walls pulsating and twisting as if alive. Doors that shouldn't be there appeared on ceilings and floors. Time seemed to slow down, making moments feel like years as I navigated this bizarre maze, each turn revealing increasingly unsettling alterations of what once seemed familiar. I finally found myself back in a place that resembled home, but with key differences. Family photos featured unfamiliar faces, and keepsakes belonged to a life I'd never lived. I've often wondered what becomes of the other versions of myself. Now I avoid all doors, my world reduced to the confines of my room. I rely on deliveries to sustain me, and I have no friends. I share this story as a caution. If your world begins to warp, if the known becomes unknowable, beware of the doors you choose to open.